Hello everyone, my name is Temilulu Rebecca Ogunleke. I'm representing Group 8. Myself and my fellow group member Soda will be presenting obesity to you. We'll be focusing on obesity and genetics, that is the role of genetics in obesity. Thank you. So I'll be starting with the role of genetic factors in obesity. As we all know that obesity is a complex condition influenced by both our genes and the environment we live in. When it comes to genetics, they play a significant role in how obesity develops and the related health issues that come with it. Scientists have conducted genome-wide association studies and found over 100 genetic variants or regions associated with body mass index BMI, which is a measure of obesity. These genetic variants primarily affect the central nervous system, impacting factors like appetite regulation, energy expenditure, and fat storage. For example, there's a gene called FTO that has been linked to an increased risk of obesity and higher BMI. Another gene called MC4R is involved in regulating appetite and energy balance. These genetic variations contribute to the differences we see in how individuals regulate their appetite, balance their energy, and process nutrients. Furthermore, I'll be speaking on BMI and dietary intake on weight. While genetics play a role in obesity, our dietary intake also has a significant impact. The good news is that dietary intake is something we can modify and change. Research has shown that adopting healthy dietary patterns, such as the alternative healthy eating index or the dietary approach to stop hypertension, can reduce the influence of genetic predisposition to obesity. In other words, following a healthy diet can help mitigate the effect of our genes on our weight. Certain foods and nutrients have been found to have specific effects on weight depending on our genetic predisposition. For example, individuals with high genetic risk for obesity may be more affected by sugar-sweetened beverages and fried foods, while consuming more fiber, saturated fatty acids, and animal protein may have a different impact. It is important to note that the research on this specific effect is still evolving, and more studies are needed to fully understand the relationship between genetics, dietary intake, and weight.
Food is an important part of our lives. However, how much and what kinds of food we eat are essential to a healthy life. Factors such as nutrition, stress, and supplement intake can influence our eating habits. Our brain and its chemistry are tied to what we allow into our bodies. Events can lead us into craving a certain food like birthdays and eating cake, or stress and eating oily or fattening foods. Processed foods and added sugars are a major factor in obesity and other diseases. As a society, we have a big concern to our health by having convenient foods available at our fingertips. Already living busy and stressful lives, most people find it hard and a hassle to cook for themselves and family, which is why they consume these foods since it's easier. These fast food companies make it appealing to everyone, adults and children included. With low prices, large scale production, and fun advertisements with some famous people, it's easy to get warped into it. The major downside is getting little to none nutrients in our diets. These companies have gotten major backlash but aren't fully to blame. They included calories and other nutritional count into their packaging to make the consumers aware of what they are eating.
Lastly, I'll be speaking on interventions on combating obesity. When it comes to combating obesity, it's crucial to consider both genetic factors and dietary interventions. Understanding an individual's genetic predisposition to obesity can help tailor intervention to their specific needs. Genetic testing can provide insights into specific gene variants and how they impact weight regulation. This knowledge may lead to the development of targeted therapies or medications that address these specific genetic factors. On the dietary side, an individualized approach is key. This means creating a personalized intervention plan based on the person's specific challenges and needs. It may involve implementing a hypocaloric and well-balanced restrictive macronutrient diet, which focuses on reducing calorie intake and finding the right balance of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. Additionally, lifestyle interventions are crucial, such as maintaining a healthy lifestyle with regular physical activity and adopting healthy eating habits. It's important to know that more research is needed to compare different interventions and determine the most effective strategies for combating obesity. Thank you so much. On this PowerPoint slide, we have various peer-reviewed articles that have helped us come up with this PowerPoint on obesity, genetics, and dietary interventions.